Okay, we're just going to capture the desktop region, and any emails that come in, you guys are just going to ignore. Incredibly unprofessional, but this game is very badly ported. So, I have like a really weird love for this game. What's Rachel's Twitch again? She's not on Twitch because she's doing the titties.
Yeah, I can't have tits on Twitch.
I mean, you can, but only in video games. Say something about JoJo. I mean, what do you want me to say about JoJo? I haven't watched JoJo in a little while, even though I really like Vento.
I know, my dad is behind me as I watch this. Hi, Robo-Dad.
Enjoy the titties.
Enjoy the titties.
Enjoy the Lost Planet. So 50-50, he doesn't see the nudes.
Hey, guys, hair up or hair down?
You play too long and doorknobs become safes or whack shit. Weird. Okay. We're gonna try and not have this game explode on us because first of all, this game refuses to fucking game capture.
You guys remember? Hold on. You guys remember that?
Yeah, that's the link for her right there. Thanks,
that
guy.
really like that stupid picture of Ariana Grande where she's wearing like
Wait,
the
fuck, do we not have subtitles?
lingerie, and she's like sitting on the stool. This is just. This is just that. I've just turned Urbosa into fucking Ariana Grande. Fucking hate Ariana Grande. I hate her so much.
This
Like,
game cleans up nice.
You know how like I hate female voices that are like high pitched and
Okay, we have
whiny.
subtitles.
She's just the Italian version of a Japanese girl, and I hate it.
Had abandoned the comfort of a familiar world in order to attempt life on EDN III.
Never go to a planet that you
As
name
immigration
like
to the new world
Eden.
progressed, facilities
It's
were
just gonna go
constructed to
bad
handle the growing
immediately.
population, and colonization
I watched a video on this game once, weird and neat, and then the sequel squandered, I heard. 2 is very good. 2 is one of the best multiplayer games. Like, for the Xbox, 2 is one of the best. Between you and me. Yeah, listen, the other half of you can suck all at once. The game's a little bit quiet now. It was blaring before, but now it's a little bit quiet. If you can put up with the jank, Bloodlines 1 is fun to an extent. Oh, I'm having a great time with Bloodlines 1. I love jank. I'm playing a game that's jank right now. Euro jank, Asia jank, some of my favorite terrible stuff in video games.
With the expansion of the colony, humanity encountered a new alien life form known as the Akrid. They were immediately identified.
Oh, this is not the brush that I wanted.
The humans had no weapons with
I was
that
drawing with the
ending
wrong
sequence?
brush the
and
whole
were forced to
time.
retreat.
The ending sequence to games being bad doesn't usually reciprocate unless it actually breaks. Yeah, Lost Planet 2 was great. It's just that it doesn't have like a single player story. Like you can play it single player, but it's definitely better multiplayer.
Is that the one like you travel in space and you go to all the different?
No.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. Lost Planet's the one that I sent you where I was like, look, it's eyeless people because it was just giant ass bugs.
There was a game that came out on PS4 and it's like you have a spaceship traveled. It was basically Minecraft in space.
Oh.
And people got really mad because they're like, it's gonna be multiplayer, but then you could never ever find another person to play with.
Not Starbound Pasta, no. No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that game. That game was cool.
See, they were mad because they promised that it was going to be multiplayer, and then when it released, it only had single player, and they didn't get multiplayer for almost 2 years.
Yeah, but then like when you got multiplayer, it was so hard to find the other person anyway.
Yeah, and then they made it easier. I love this fucking robot. I love these mechs so much. I love the idea of a fucking super cool mecha just being like chainsaw arm. Lost Planet 2 is on PC, and I tried to get Nick to play it with me. among many of the reasons people were mad at No Man's Sky. There were a lot of reasons, yes.
I thought it was fun. I mean, the worlds kind of got redundant. Like,
the audio in this game is desynced. Like, the actual in-game audio is desynced. Is it desynced because it's trying to play at 60 FPS and 30 FPS audio, like, cues?
The only thing I had wrong with the No Man's Sky game is, like, after you've visited, like, 10 planets, they all sort of kind of just are the same exact thing over and over again.
Yeah, No Man's Sky is apparently pretty good these days, but, I mean, it's a lot of time afterwards.
Do people still play No Man's Sky?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Enjoyed
well, it's kind of like
to real play BioShock. I've never gone back and actively replayed BioShock. I have felt zero urge.
BioShock scared the fuck out of me when I never again will I play it.
So you heard it here. We're gonna be playing that next week.
But outside of combat,
we're not. No, I don't feel like the new one. Not the new one. The old, like
the one that actually had horror elements to it.
Yeah, that
one.
What?
You think that people are gonna be scared of BioShock Infinite? The only thing that's scary in that's it's racism.
Can't even argue.
Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Game looked good on PC though.
What does?
This game.
Oh.
Please let me up. Oh my god. I love that it's just immediately like, yeah, just get in. I keep hearing BioShock Infinite is racist. It's not racist in a bad way. That's disingenuous. It's racist in a literal sense where characters are actually racists. Like, what's good racism? When your character is not racist, but then the other guy in the room is like, hey, I hate black people, and he's like, what? Baldur's Gate 3 trailer was just, like, it was cool, but it doesn't have anything besides, what do you call it? CG.
Yo, have y'all seen the new character that might be coming out to Overwatch that might get me back into playing Overwatch?
Please take the fucking code for the PC version. I've had it forever.
I don't fucking have a computer, so I can't.
When you do.
Okay, when I magically acquire $1,000, buy a new.
Do you think that it's... Oh my god, please. Please. Oh my god, it won't let me pick up the goo. Wait, is that only a thing you can do in 2? The heal grenade lady? Wait, wasn't it a heal grenade boy?
Yeah, the big Samoan guy is the guy I'm praying is a character you can play.
Never heard of him.
What? Oh my fucking god. Okay, give me a goddamn minute.
This game's real loud again. Hey, guys, how do we sound in comparison to the pew pew bang bangs that were going on? Like, am I loud enough? Is it just loud to me?
Also, am I the only one that, like, when I saw the Final Fantasy remake, like, the remastered version, I was like,
that's like 7, the game is 4? Okay, but is that fine? Also, it's not
here.
It's not that great to me either, but I also don't give a shit about Final Fantasy.
This boy.
Hold on, sorry.
Skype is loading. Like, you're gonna take 2 looks at him and realize why I hope he's a character and why I hope he's playable.
He just came out in a side story for the latest character.
Oh fuck, I hope he's a playable character, cause god fucking damn it.
I just want my robot.
I just want my big buff boy.
I just want more robots. You're fine? Alright.
Oh fuck. He's basically like, what if one of Newman's sons just got jacked?
I imagine that there are several of those.
Yeah, but not like this. Did you see the picture?
I mean, I have to open up my laptop too, or else this game risks crashing. Yeah, I can see why.
Like, he would get me back, because I stopped playing Overwatch just because it got boring.
Yeah, well, I mean, so did I. I go back and I open up my chests whenever they give me a chest, and then I don't go and play it.
Like, if he becomes a playable character, I'd get back into it again.
I know a little about FF7, but the remake looked really cool. I'm just not interested, really.
I wasn't a fan of it. Like, the way the remake looks. But I think it's because, like, I was expecting more?
Well, did you hear why there's not more?
No.
Well, it turns out that the company that Square had contracted that out to did so poorly in the 2 years that they've been working on it that Square... Well, it was supposed to be 4 years, that Square took them off of it and has been working on it the other 2 years.
Oh.
So, apparently, Square's just gotten screwed by this other company.
Well, first off, why would you trust another company with your game?
Nintendo does it all the time with the remakes of their games.
I wouldn't. It's kind of like that same reason when people, like, like, I like it when other people draw, like, ROCs and everything, but there's part of me that's like, ugh, if you do it bad, I'm gonna be upset. I'd be the same way, like, if I had a game and I was like, ooh, let's hire another company to draw this for us. I'd be like, ooh, they're gonna fuck it up.
I swear there was a dodge function in this game, but I cannot remember, and I feel like I might have missed it. Getting... Oh, wait, no. Please, don't take gun off, robot. Get in, robot.
Also, since I've moved back
Why
here,
didn't that activate anything?
like, people I used to go to school with now know that I live in the area again, and, like, 4 of the people I used to hang out with in school are trying to reach out to me.
Oh, no. Anyway.
I know, I was like, I moved away for a reason, guys. I don't want to fucking hang out with you anymore.
So the notice didn't pop up for some reason, but Snap's subscribed for 12 months. They're now a golden boy. And they said activate. Make sure you activate your skeletons, boys. God, I still love the design of these robots. Big, cool mechs. And then it gets dumb later on because they decide to make it anime.
I should probably save this just in case my computer decides to fucking die.
Oh god, that sound is pretty bad, though.
What?
They look like chunky metal wolf mechs. They kind of are, yeah. The sound of the guns in this game is one of the worst things on the planet. It sounds like your computer is blue screening. Dude, the audio in the game is so much louder than the audio in the cutscenes. It's a white noise generator? Evidently.
Excuse me.
Come, save me! My father with his bangs hanging over his eyes. A relic of the emo age. Dad! Wait.
Is he an
Dad!
e-girl?
No.
I thought it was a funny joke.
The dialogue in this is so bad.
Because we all know that e-girls are a species of...
Well, I mean... I mean, incels refer to women as a different species. Wayne is an e-girl. Ugh. No.
Who's an e-girl?
Wayne was the father.
Oh.
I actually never liked Lost Planet 1. I never got why people liked it. Because it was very different from what was available at the time. And because it was anime as shit at some points. And we all liked that weird-ass anime bullshit. Can you get out of there, please? mouse. Thank you.
You know what I find irritating when I look at like the people who are streaming on Picardo? I'm like, I draw better than you. Why do you have thousands of people watching?
Yeah, you know what's equally frustrating when you go on to Twitch and you're like, I wonder who the big people are, and then it's like a lady with the boobas, and you're like, but those are the boobas, not the video game.
Yeah, but people want to watch, you know, someone play a game, but also watch titties so they can
No,
jerk
but like,
off and be entertained at the same time.
but like her game is like not even a third of her screen. It's almost all just the boobas, and then she's sitting there doing the thingy where she adjusts the bra, if she has a bra.
Titty streamers are fucking.
It's awful.
they're fucking smart. Fucking love titty streamers. I say
mean,
sarcastically.
Just be like an actual cam girl. You'll make more money.
Oh fuck yeah, you will.
All done.
Also, look at how anime this anime boy is. We have a white-haired, obviously not at all evil anime boy.
Cam, I'm gonna give you a high five. Wait, did you send me something on fucking Snapchat? Is that why you were saying something? You did.
Oh yeah, look at these mid-2000s anime characters. I think I worked with a titty streamer for a few weeks. She did League. I hate the League ones the most because they make the screen so tiny and it's fucking terrible. Like, if you want to watch girls sit there and, like, adjust their tits while they're playing a video game, that's up to you. I'm not going to judge your content. I'm going to judge their content.
Well, here's the thing. I find it nothing wrong. Like, I don't find anything wrong with a woman being like, I want to show off my tits. Like, I see nothing wrong with it, but, like, there's platforms for it. Like, go to the right platform. You know, like, Picardo is, like, art. Twitch is games. Go to, like, I don't know, Chatterbait
there used to be Justin TV, and then they killed it because Twitch was doing well, and then they went, well, Twitch isn't just about games anymore. And it's like, well, then why did you get rid of Justin?
Yeah.
I used to try to stream on Justin before Twitch was a thing.
And I like Justin TV.
I like how it came full around because there's a girl in this with like a kind of open shirt thing. It's like, lady, your tits are gonna get cold in this ice planet.
True fact, Cameron. True fact. Or just go to my Twitter. Either way, you will see boobies. But no, like, because here's the thing. Men will pay a woman that they don't know over the internet for tits.
Oh yeah, and it's dumb as shit.
Which is glorious. Like, if a woman is really that broke, like, even if you have a shitty face, don't even show your face. Just show the rest of your body. Some guy out there is gonna want to see your tits and see your ass. So just fucking sell nudes or, like, masturbate on camera and you'll get money from it.
I can't get over the fact that everybody in this game is actually moving before their audio comes out. And all I can think is playing this game in 60 is breaking the cutscenes.
Might be. Also, what day does your mom leave?
DSP tried that once. Don't know if he got money, though. DSP did jack off on stream, Pasta. That he will never forget it, and he will never live it down. Mom leaves the 22nd.
Okay, so literally, like, the day... Okay, because I was like, I hope she can get...
That's why
she can get her... Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like, I hope she can get her shirts.
My area, the slags make titty streams look Christian. Fantastic. Okay, mission 1. Make your way past these scattered ruins and into the Akrid hive. Once inside, navigate around any obstacles that present themselves and clear out the hive. Akrid hive. Activate data post help guide. Is video game.
Wayne, you should be able to use that VS. At least it beats walking.
Oh my god, look at that thing fucking go. Holy shit, that thing went until it exploded. Or rather, it phased out, I guess. Oh wow, wait, replicatable? Oh yeah, right into the abyss. Damn, you got a lot of T. Yeah, I know. I've got a high T count. Just
Are we talking like, here's the motherfucking tea, or?
no, we're talking like testosterone.
Ah, gotcha.
I have a very high T count.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not true in real life.
I mean, I think you're a very manly man.
I don't think I'm a very manly man.
I do.
I think I'm a masculine man. I thought high T count meant you didn't have HIV. That too.
I mean, only thing that you do that's not manly is like you talk with your hands like a girl does.
Listen. Here's why I'm gonna say that is still a thing that doesn't affect, like, based on gender. That, not for me, but that depends on where you're from in the world.
Yeah.
Try and sit there and say that a Frenchman's not supposed to talk with his hands and he's gonna fucking... Well...
Fucking... It's French.
I was gonna say he's gonna slap you, but I mean...
Frenchmen... I was gonna be really, really rude, but I was gonna say Frenchmen really aren't known to be masculine.
I always think it's really weird when people, like, go, hey, you know what? The French, like, you know, they're such cowards. It's like, have you not seen, like, the history of wars the French went through? They surrendered to the Nazis, the people that kicked the shit out of Europe as one small country. Like, if the Nazis showed up at my door, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Like, not now, because neo-Nazis are fucking losers. Yeah, I'm gonna get political about it. Screw neo-Nazis.
I think that's everybody. Whoa!
You say you think that's everybody, but I've seen people getting banned on Twitter lately because they're saying that they should punch Nazis.
Oh no.
Napoleon burned Moscow and still lost. Listen, I'm not saying that they win. I'm saying that they fight a lot. There's a difference between winning and fighting. Noid profiling? Of course, you got a profile. I say it facetiously, but you know.
I was just trying to get back at you for calling me boyish.
The French put a lot of their eggs in one basket. Yeah. Whoops. God, I love the fact that in this game you can just carry around fucking, like, guns from your robots and just... Why not?
Do you know who doesn't want to go to work tomorrow? Me.
Me. I want to stream because I swear to God, my work, like, I swear to God that they what do you call it? Gaslit me.
I seriously think that they were like, oh, he's like taking a week. We can just pretend that, yeah, no, we scheduled you to work this day. Like, I hate your workplace. I think they're fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, they're pretty dumb. Like, my work is not the smartest bunch of people.
Like, mine got mad at me because, well, today my boss texted me and goes, can you work until 9 tomorrow? I'm like, I'm not working 9 to 9. You can fuck right off.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to pull that on me, remember? Where they were like, hey, do you want to come into 11 and work until, like, 11? And I was like, no,
Yeah,
not really.
Nope, not gonna do it.
Rachel has new job. Rachel has had many jobs.
I've had 2 jobs. Like, I was supposed to work 2 jobs. I had the one, but then the other one, they just couldn't promise me hours. So it's like, I'd be scheduled to work, and then they'd call the day of and go, nope, we don't need ya. So, I've always had 2. I just happened to lose 1. Where I was getting most of my hours from. So this place...
I'll stream for the 2 of us, Tyler. Listen, I had Nick saying that he was going to stream now that he had good internet. Motherfucker never streams. Granted, he can't do it during the day. I don't blame him. He has a job. But I'm just saying. If I got to stream at night one night, like, Nick, take over. And he's just like, nah. It infuriates the shit out of me because he used to be like, if I ever get good internet, man, I'll just stream all the time. It's like he never streams. Promises.
Equipment like weapons or even a VS might be buried underneath the snow.
I also just really hate working with my mom.
Oh yeah, no. But do you think you could work with my mother?
Yeah.
Why?
Because your mom won't be like, Rachel can work that without asking me. Like, the one day my mom was like, oh yeah, Rachel can stay until 8. And then I showed up and they're like, all right, you're working to 8 today. And I'm like, I had shit to do today. Like, no.
Fair enough.
It's why, like, I really didn't want to go to work today, but like, I got dressed and I went. But thankfully mom was like, the people there were like, you look like actual shit, go home. It's like, thank you, I've been shitting my brains out since 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
I appreciate you allowing me to go home.
Oh god. Big loud. Big scare. Hey, please, can you lose your other arm as well? Thank you.
Also, guys, I'm
That
sorry
didn't
it's
work
taking
out.
me so long to get this done. I don't know why I'm being
That was a miss. Oh god. The problems, they are arising.
Excuse me.
Okay, there we go. We got it down. Ah! I forgot it can still attack you!
Oh no, I got the hiccups.
Okay, there we go. Try a game tournament at work? Sounds like a mistake.
So, one of the girls that I used to be friends with that's trying to, like, hang out again. Like,
He calls streaming me building a mod a stream, then yeah. Dude, I want Nick to stream him doing fucking editing. At least something.
But, the girl that wants to be friends again, like, I humored her and I talked with her. And then,
That's
like,
a mistake.
She vanished for a little bit, and then she came back, and she was like, I'm sorry, my boyfriend busted down my door to see his son. Because, like, she has full custody or whatever.
Okay.
And then I'm like, this is not drama that I want to deal with. Why don't you call the cops? Well, he's just not mentally sound right now. Yeah, call the cops. Like, throw his ass in jail or whatever. She's like, oh no. And I'm like, see, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to have, like, the chance of being over at your house and then your crazy boyfriend busts through the door wanting to see his kid.
I mean, you knew that one girl that was like, yeah, he ran me over, but he's a nice guy.
It's the same girl.
Oh no! Is her boyfriend DMX?
I have video though, so they have, their house is set up weird, where it's like the whole bottom, like quote unquote ground level is just the garage, because they have like 4 cars.
Okay.
And then so they have 3 stories above that. They have, well, quote unquote 3, they have, they're like they're quote unquote main floor, and then the bedrooms upstairs, and then the attic. And so the doors downstairs, like, you can't get into the house without going through the garage. So, like, the main doors, quote unquote, are like those big glass doors, like the old school, like, farmhouse doors that, like, open up together, but they're made out of shatterproof glass. So I guess since she was like, I can't fucking break the glass,
destroy the glass, so I'll destroy the door.
So he legit, like, the door's off its hinges. Like, all she heard was a big thud. And then he came running up and had a knife, and he goes, if I can't see my son, I'm gonna slit my throat. And she just kind of, like, put her kid in her parents' bedroom and grabbed a gun and was like, leave.
Okay, this is gonna sound bad, but I would just go, do it. Yeah,
no.
bitch, do it.
And so, yeah, she
do
came back and she came back and she told me all this, and I'm like, he needs mental, like, he needs mental help. Sorry,
I laughed because I knocked the monster off a cliff.
It's like, first he runs you over with his car. Then and that's another thing. She was like, she just got into, like, Discord and everything, or so she was saying, and this is, like, when they still lived together.
Yeah.
And, he saw her talking to people that he didn't know personally, and so he just like, oh, you're being a slut on the internet. And so,
fantastic. He's one of those people.
And so, like, while she's holding her baby, he just, like, roundhouse punches her in the side of the head.
What the fuck?
And he's like, you need to stop being a slut on the internet. I'm like, yeah, he needs to get thrown in jail. Like, he needs to get his ass kicked. And he was like telling her, like, if you don't let me see my, I'll commit suicide. I'll kill myself. I'm like, you should just let him do it.
I'm gonna
Like,
jump. Tyler, do a flip. I would do it, yeah.
it's like, there's only so much you can like, if you were to pull that shit, I'd be like, okay.
I'm not
Like,
going to lie and say, like, oh, I'm the perfect human. Perfect boyfriend. Three-eyed metal husband. But, like, I've done some real, like, shady, weird-ass shit. But I was also, like, 17 to 19.
I was gonna say, you're a kid. You haven't really done anything, like
Too
when we had our...
too terrible.
Like, when we had our breakup, you were like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself if we don't get back together. You're just like, okay, just let me know you're still alive, please. Like, that's,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I've had 3 boyfriends and 1 girlfriend in the past who were like, if you don't talk to me, I'm gonna kill myself. And I used to stress over it, but my dad's like, if they say that, they're not going to do it.
Oh, yeah, it's almost always a tactic. Now, I do want to point out one thing, and it's one of those, like, you going to be like, I don't like your girlfriend thing. Before we started talking, really.
You and me?
Yeah, like, not like, we had been a bit, but we weren't in any way serious about anything, right? Like, we were just kind of sort of friends, right?
Yeah.
When her and I were still talking a bit, she was like, oh, yeah, you know, things have been okay. Except for, like, this happened, just super casually, and then just, like, sent me a picture of her legs all scarred. Just thousands of little ones. And I went, Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking hate your girlfriend.
Well, like, here's the thing, though. It's just, like, I
Or
know
your
that...
ex, rather.
Yeah, like, I know that she's never gonna be like, oh, time to kill... Well, you know what? Maybe she would eventually if it got bad enough, right? But, like, at least when she was with me, it wasn't scars all over her body. That's all I can say. Like, I'm bad. But at the end of the day, I'm not that bad.
You're not bad anymore, either.
I mean, I'm still pretty bad about stuff. It's just stuff you handle pretty well.
I don't see... There's nothing you do that makes me sit there and go, fuck. Like, the only thing that I dislike... But it's not just you who does it, it's Nick as well. You guys both love to argue. But that's just because... And I've gotten better, because there used to be times where you and I would get into arguments, and I would just shut down.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, there were times when, like, Nick and I were arguing, you would just, like...
I don't handle arguments well, at all.
But it was, like... I don't mean to, like, laugh at it, but it was really funny when Nick and I would be, like, arguing in a video game, and then you would leave because we were arguing in a video game.
I can't handle it, though. Even stupid stuff. Like, I can't...
I don't like your girlfriend. That's one of, like, the songs Nick likes by Avril Lavigne, too.
She's fucking back.
Is she?
She did a song with Nicki Minaj, and it's called Dumb Blonde.
She did a song with Utada Hikaru.
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne, famous Canadian. I'm not saying that's a good thing. Oh yeah, Pasta, go and look up Avril Lavigne, Utada Hikaru.
I mean, Avril Lavigne's the one, like, I learned how to sing that stupid I Don't Like a Girlfriend song in Japanese. Because she translated it into Japanese. Like, there's a song of her singing the I Don't Like a Girlfriend in Japanese.
That's
like,
so stupid.
Something, something, something. Yeah,
Oh,
like,
somebody please send that to Nick.
I used to know it, like, word for fucking word, and then my parents were like, you're fucking stupid.
You need to talk to Nick more? I mean, there's a Discord. You can engage in the Discord whenever you want. Hey, can you stop
I also,
that?
like, I know you, like, because we've been broken up. We broke up.
You broke up like 2 or 3 times, depending on your individual interpretation of it. I just don't bother to keep track of it.
Yeah. Because I remember the one time was when I went to Disney.
See, that's the thing though, is that's what, like, this is a Ross and Rachel from Friends moment. Where you're like, yeah, when I went there, we did. It's like, but we didn't in my brain.
Yeah. Well, no, because at that point I was just like, I needed time away.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, we're done. Yeah, I just needed time away, but that's the whole, like, you worked on shit, I worked on not shutting down when, like, and it's, like, we've never had an argument in person, like, face to face, just because we don't get to see
like a
each
minor
other.
one. And you were
When?
like really, we had one and you were really uncomfortable.
Because it was like the day before I left.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember. But like that's what I mean. Like when it comes to arguments, if someone around me is mad or angry, even if it has nothing to do with me, I shut down. Like I don't know how to fucking handle it. It's better now. Granted, but like I still kind of go like, ugh, like I don't know what to do. Like I handle people being like crippling, like depressed.
Right, boss fights exist in this game. Hey there. Yep. Thank you for the random tutorial suddenly.
Little moth, please.
Okay, that worked out.
Also, because my like, you know how high my ceilings are, right?
I'm sorry, she covered what? I can't see what that is. Somebody please inform me.
What?
I don't know, chat's posting things, and so I'm just telling chat to tell me what they're posting, because I can't see it because I'm in a boss fight right now.
But you know how high my ceilings are, right?
Yeah.
Well, the past, I want to say like week or so, there's just been a big ass spider making a web in the corner, and because it's so high up, I can't reach it. And so I'm just praying that that little moth doesn't fly to that corner.
But then the spider gets food.
The spider has enough food. It's the one eating all the stink bugs that get in here.
I don't think I've ever encountered a stink bug.
Oh, I hate them. I fucking hate them. Like, I handle spiders better. I handle ladybugs better than I handle stink
The
bugs.
fact that you don't like ladybugs stuns me.
I hate ladybugs. They scare me.
I don't understand how. They're the cutest thing.
It's the sound they make when they fly. And same thing with stink bugs. The sound that stink bugs make when they fly is absolutely terrifying. It's like really, really loud, and it's really, really like the one day. But I can handle like oh, what are they? I only know of them in the south. They're these like little beetles, and like they almost look oily. Like they're black, but like if the light hits them correctly, they look rainbow. They're really cute.
So Avril Lavigne girlfriend Japanese version is in chat, and so is Itade Karu Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
But it's like I can handle the buzzing of, I don't know, it's just the way they buzz. I hate it.
I like how both of these got independently posted in both of our music ones, but they're completely different songs from the same thing. That is so good.
I don't like ladybugs because of the noise they make when they fly. I hate them. And the thing is, no, not cicadas. They're like, I think they're called...
You wouldn't like those either, though, I'd imagine.
No, I hate them.
All right, we're back to the boobus lady.
It's time to
I think they're called June beetles?
June bugs.
Yeah, June bugs!
Yeah, we got them like crazy up here.
They're cute! No, because that's not it, because the ones in the south are black.
Yeah, they're black here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
We can maintain the VS and continue our...
Yeah, that's them. See, those ones are cute. I don't mind the June bugs.
See,
like when
I don't like June bugs.
When they fly, they don't make, like, their buzz that they make isn't super deep.
But I don't like them because they're real big.
They're big, but they're cute. Like, if one landed on me, I wouldn't freak. Another thing with stink bugs, they're sticky. Stink bugs are sticky. And, like, so if you get one on you, it's so hard to get it off without squishing it. And then you smell bad. I hate, like, stink bugs are my biggest fear. I hate them. No, like, I would rather handle, like, a room full of ladybugs than I would rather handle a room full of stink bugs.
I'm actually very upset that this woman has her boobus out now. It didn't used to bother me, but now that Pasta pointed it out, it's like,
Ugh.
yeah, why are her boobus exposed?
They're also just not cute.
Exactly.
Like, stink bugs are not
Got
cute.
it?
What's this, Twitter?
Yeah, I got
You
it.
listening to anime openings and not understanding a
Wayne,
single word.
Come on back. We'll discuss our next action then. Got it.
That was actually pretty well synced that time. Maybe it was just shit syncing earlier on, and it's not that it's out of sync.
See, this is why, like, I have. Oh no, my battery's dying. Oh no, I gotta move.
There are a lot of Crimson Pirate sightings in the area. Their hideout must be close.
AKA me and JoJo openings. Listen, you don't need to understand the JoJo openings. You just need to understand JoJo.
I have all of your mom's shirts hemmed, and I'm just praying that I don't forget them.
I mean,
'Cause I have a-
I will remind you.
Because I have a feeling you're. No, like, I'm just gonna put them in my suitcase tonight.
I mean, that works.
Eh.
So, aside from this game, I'm, like, really excited to go back and play more Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Ah! Emails popping up. Ignore the emails, chat. We can only screen capture this game. Let's build a city on this ice planet. Hell yeah, Blizzard. Overwatch cards. Hell yeah, Blizzard in a game where we're worried about dying in a perpetual planet-wide blizzard. Also, like, Ice Planet is always a thing, and they exist in real life. Like, we can look at space and be like, that's the Ice Planet.
Pluto!
It's not a planet.
Listen!
It's almost a planet.
Listen! You leave Pluto out of this.
Oh, I'm at 20 hand grenades. That's why I can't pick up anymore.
I love Pluto.
Excuse me, please go away. Oh, very good.
I'm really excited for my three-legged dog.
Oh yeah, that's right. My chat, Rachel's potentially getting another dog because the old dog is
Yeah, she bit my face. So I had to give her up, and she's getting training now.
which is like good enough, I guess.
They're like, we'll give her training, blah, blah, blah. Do you want her back after the training? And I'm like, tried to eat me.
Best JoJo reference 2019 though is the Pillar Man pose for Vivek in Morrowind.
The area is filled with Akrid.
That'd be pretty good.
Pirate in sight. Where is that hideout?
I kind of want to go back and play Morrowind at some point because I own it now, and I never played it before.
What's that? Morrowind.
Not Skyrim, basically.
But here's the thing, like, I'm excited
Oh my
about the new
God.
pup, but I don't know how she's gonna handle stairs with only 3 legs.
I mean, they usually make up for it somehow.
Because I got a lot of stairs in my apartment. There's stairs to get up into the building, and then there's stairs to get to the bedroom.
Oh no! My body! Pronema, you tricked me! Hey, can you guys, like, stop this? I'm really displeased by getting cornered like this. Oh my god, are you guys still spawning and still hitting me? This has to stop. Thank you.
What is
Buy
it
the
doing
ticket,
anyway?
now you take the ride. Listen. You buy the ticket and you take the ride if you buy the fucking dog. If you adopt the dog because the dog followed you home and then the dog assaults you, you're fine taking that away because you don't want to die while you're sleeping. Like, I've seen Rachel asleep and that dog got up in her face. Like, she just got her while she was asleep. She could just die.
What happened was Jasper died, and I was like, I'm not gonna get another dog, and so I was tending to the cats that live in the abandoned building behind my apartment. And then one day I went out there, and there was a dog there, and
Oh no.
I was like, okay.
Big fuck ups. The
So the
gigabotching.
So the dog followed me back home, and like when I opened up my door, it just walked into my apartment. So it's just like, I guess I got a dog to take care of. And then I found out that the owners just abandoned her. They didn't tell me why. They were just like, no, we just let her go. So I was like, okay, so then I took care of her. I got all her shots, I got all her shit. And then one day, like, I told her no. Or something, like, yeah, I told her no. Because she, like, like, she broke something or peed or whatever. When I told her no, she got mad and she bit my face. So...
She abandoned because she ate their face.
And so when I called my mom and I was like, Mom, what? Fucking taking the dog to the pound. And I did, and I was like, she attacked me. Like, she didn't, like, break a lot of skin. Like, I had bruises, but it wasn't, like... Like, I feel like she didn't do it to be like, I'm going to murder you. I think she was like, you don't fucking tell me no.
But yes, you do.
Yeah.
You're the owner. You tell dog no.
They were like, yeah, we think it's best if you just give her up. We'll find a home for her. We'll do training, blah, 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 blah. And so then I went to the same pound, because it's right down the street, basically. I went to that pound just to look. I wanted to see, one, how she was doing, and two, I was like, oh, like, I have some, like, toys and stuff that I got her. Like, I'll give them to her for her to have while she's in the pound. She's getting her training done. And then I saw her. I saw this stupid 3 little leg pit bull. And my heart melted. And then they're like, well, you can sit in the room with her if you want to. And that was the first mistake. And I did, and I sat there with her, and I'm like, oh no, she's fucking adorable. All she wanted to do was sit on my lap.
You say mistake. I say they calculated that.
Oh, they were like, oh, she'll fucking take a 3-leg dog.
Exactly. They knew what you were in for, and they were like, she'll do it. I know it.
I think I would do it. That's the
And
thing.
you did. Oh, God.
Well,
Unexpected.
I mean, it's a kill shelter. Eventually, they would just kill the dog.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can't save them all.
Yeah, but I can save this cute little one with 3 legs. But then, like, I went in today after I was feeling a little better, because I was like, I'm gonna give her a toy, and I bought her a little burger squeaky toy.
Oh, yeah,
Because,
that was
like,
yours?
Yeah, I bought it for her. Because, like, in their little, like, they have, like, the greeting room where they have all the toys. Well, pins, they don't have toys.
Yeah.
It's just the bed and a bowl of water. Just because, like, you can't keep an eye on all of the dogs. Like, you can't make sure that, like, they're not tearing apart the toy or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was like, I called them, I was like, can I bring her a toy just so she can have until I come back on Wednesday? And they were like, yeah, no, that's fine. And so I brought her the toy, and I just wanted to look at all the other dogs. I went and I looked at Winnie, and Winnie was fine. I brought Winnie some treats. And then I saw this little dog. And my heart melted. And, like, her story was she was a stray, and they don't really know what happened, but she has some sort of burn on her back, because she's just missing fur on her back. And it's not a hot spot like Winnie had. Like, it looks like a chemical burn or something.
Okay.
And she was little, and she has these big ears and these big sad eyes. And I was like, oh no. And then, like, the people immediately were like, well, do you have enough room for 2 dogs? And I'm like, no. I don't. Like, I could kind of afford 2 dogs. I'm like, but my landlord doesn't even like the idea of me having a pit bull. Like, he's kind of pissed off that I just didn't ask him. I was just like, I'm getting another dog. And he thought it would be like a small one. Like, he was cool with Winnie because Winnie wasn't a pit. Like, you don't look at her and go, oh, she's an intimidating dog.
Yeah.
Like, this pit, even though she's missing a leg, like, you look at her and she's like, she was a fighting dog. So, I mean, she looks tough, you know? And he's like, well, if, you know, she bites anybody, it's like, I'm gonna get insurance. Don't fucking worry about it. Besides, like, she has 3 legs. It's not like she can run after.
Yeah. Thanks for stealing my joke.
Yep, you're welcome. But she's so cute. And my dad's been, like, reading stuff on how to care for 3-legged dogs and goes, it's gonna be hard. Like, no, it's not. It's gonna be, like, any animal I've ever owned had some sort, like, Jasper had skin issues, and then Courage had his weird dew claws that got fucked up, and the fact that when they docked his tail, they didn't dock it correctly, so there was bone sticking out of his tail. Like...
Ooh, we can see through the world.
It's like every dog I've ever owned had issues. Every cat I've ever owned had issues. The only animals that don't have problems are my birds.
That we know of.
That we know of. Except for frickin' Clam, I found... Okay. So, every night I try to give... I really always forget that I'm streaming and I'm drawing and people are like... just looking at a still screen because I'm talking. But every night I give them a raspberry so they can share it. Because they're tiny birds,
And then
you know.
the one stealing it.
No. Listen. Last night, I realized, oh no, I'm out of raspberries, because I didn't go to the store, and I'm like, it's late, I'm not fucking going to the store, y'all can... Like, I have these little wheat treats that they adore, but
Yeah.
I don't give them to them often because they're super fattening.
Okay.
And I was just like, I'll just give you guys these and you'll be fine. So I put that, because they have a food tray, and then they have a treat tray. And so I put the little wheat treat in their treat tray. They, like, hopped over to the tray, they stopped and looked at it, and then at the same time, like, they both looked at me. I'm like, I know it's not a raspberry. Just fucking deal with it. So then Clam, the blue one, grabs the tray and flips it. And then because they have their cute tweets, which are like their cute high-pitched ones, and then I'm sure you've heard their angry tweets where they're like squawking.
Yeah.
So he just starts squawking and flapping his wings really hard. So then the bird seed and the tray beside him starts flying everywhere. And then Pearl grabs the food tray and flips that. I'm like, are y'all freaking out because I didn't give y'all a motherfucking raspberry? Like, seriously? So then, like, I go into the fridge and I grab...
Try to do the cool thing. Do not do the cool thing.
I go into the fridge and I grab pineapple because I'm like, you know, that's what I had for breakfast. Maybe I'll like pineapple. So I put that in the treat tray. And again, they look at the treat, they look at me, and then they fucking flip the tray again. I'm like, you little shitheads. Like, just fucking eat the pineapple. So then Mom, she told me, she's like, hey, when you go to Canada, someone looking after them. Which, like, you don't really have to look after them. It's just like, stop in every day, make sure they didn't flip their food over.
Yeah.
And which isn't hard because she literally lives like where she works right across, like, work is right across the street from us. But
yeah, no, I get it.
so she was like, I want you to leave like a detailed list. She's like, because for whatever reason, every animal have boiled rotten. She's
Yeah,
like,
I wonder why.
She's like, and I don't want them to hate me or hate you when you get back.
Gee, I wonder why they're spoiled.
What?
Oh shit,
act-
right, enemies. Human enemies
act-
exist in this game.
You act like it's my fault.
Because it is very much clearly your fault. It is incredibly evidently your fault.
What? They deserve to be happy.
There's a difference, though.
Just wait till we have kids.
Yeah, it would not happen.
Our kids will be spoiled.
There's a difference, though, between, like, spoiled and letting people get away with shit. I would not allow that.
I mean, I doubt our kid's gonna, like, flip a tray. Unless it's a baby, and then, like, that happens.
I don't mean flipping trays. I mean just misbehaving.
Well, everything misbehaves sometimes.
Yeah, and sometimes it's acceptable, and sometimes it very much is not.
I don't know, when they do it, it's cute.
I mean, yeah, it's cute because they're birds. It's different when it's a thing that's like, hey, screw you.
Ready. Initializing.
Oh, hi, guy.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I've never seen that movie.
It's amazing in the worst way.
I was gonna say, it's really bad, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's like why you watch it.
I don't like bad movies.
To fuck you, Dad, to Noid in 2040. Okay, we in bad situation.
See, the hardest part whenever we do have kids is gonna be just naming them, because you and I both have totally different ideas of what is a good name and what is a bad name.
No, we don't. It's that I have no, like, names in mind.
Just call it Tyrion.
Listen, I don't want them to think it's the Game of Thrones.
No, we'll tell them the story.
I don't know if that's better. We talking about Avril Lavigne in here, says Nick.
Nick, Avril Lavigne did a Japanese cover.
He got added about that. In your chat.
Go watch it. It's fucking great.
Rachel
Also,
apparently knows like a bunch of the lyrics. Holy shit! He's trying to go. He's trying to go to sleep soon.
All of the lyrics. Actually, I'm gonna fucking listen to it.
I mean, it is right there. You can literally do just that. That song is a guilty pleasure. Yeah, I made it a point to bring up the fact that for some reason you're into that.
Listen, I'm gonna be the one that smothers them with love and kindness or whatever, and Tyler's gonna have to be like the one that puts his foot down.
And then I'll just not tell them about things for a long time because if they're like shitty, I'll keep it from them. And then I'll tell them the story about how if you're smart and read, you can become God.
What?
That dilapidated building should provide some outcroppings to anchor onto. Look around.
Fucking my entire fucking. There's other languages?
Turns out she translated Girlfriend into every known language on the planet. It was the only song to survive the apocalypse.
Okay, so this is like the English version. Chinese?
360 emulator is pretty good. Yeah, just wait.
Oh,
Halo's
no.
coming to PC. We've lost her voice.
Nick! Nick! I'm just gonna leave this here. Nick! You need to listen to the Chinese version. It's fucking amazing.
I like that Nick says just wait for it to be on Steam in relation to the thing I said just wait for it to be on Steam.
Oh, I gotta roll it back again. This is great.
I was no here? Okay. That's fair.
Portuguese.
So, she's giggling a lot, Nick, because she's, like, really, really happy that there's a huge amount of different languages of Girlfriend.
And they're all bad.
Why? Okay, so, like, I have a really, like, stupid question. What is it with female musicians being like, I'm gonna sing a song about how people should fuck me instead of their current girlfriends? Because, like, that's, like, half of Taylor Swift's career, right? God, I'm not feeling nostalgic about this. I'm having, like, that weird thing where you can clearly remember moments in your brain where it's just, like, I remember doing this years ago. I remember playing this exact segment for the first time and getting
Okay.
furious because I sucked so bad at video games.
I am so excited. I was hoping there was a German version. So the fact there, oh, it's gonna be great.
All right, getting the weird transforming snowmobiles.
Oh no!
Oh god, it controls like shit.
Oh no!
Because they're insecure about themselves. I mean, fair, but I mean, why does it sell well?
Because women are insecure about themselves.
Oh god, the controls. It controls like such shit.
Oh man. Is the Japanese the last one? No, there's more.
I mean, alphabetically, that makes sense.
Oh no, they didn't put it in alphabetical.
Oh.
Fucking.
Imagine if you had to have sex alphabetically.
What?
Like, every position just had to be alphabetical order.
That'd be boring.
What?
Especially if, like, you're fat and you can only do 2 positions.
Noid can't drive IRL. Fair enough.
He can't drive. No.
I did drive like shit in this, but it's more because those things drive like shit in this. They're meant to be like ATSTs, but instead they're not.
Oh man, that was fucking amazing, and I am that exists. I don't think anybody understands.
Ooh. I forgot sniper. Why is that glowing like that? What is
Fuck
that
me.
texture effects? Who won E3? PC won E3, as it always does. But Nintendo won E3 because of Banjo-Kazooie. That made my night. Nick, hold on to the Japanese version of that for editing purposes.
Or if you ever lose it, just ask me and I can sing it. Because I remembered it.
I mean, you also remember, like, fucking turning Japanese.
Fuck yeah, I do. I got your picture. I got your picture. I want $1 million of a model myself. I want a doctor to take your picture so I can look at you from inside. But that song is so creepy, though.
I mean, they're always creepy, though, right? Like, songs are always terrifying.
But you're turning in, I'm turning around, I'm turning in, I'm turning around, I'm turning Japanese, I'm turning Japanese, I really think so.
I made a mistake. Oh no! Big scare. I remember getting snaps of Rachel tipsy laughing at memes. That shit was the best. Ugh.
Wait, what?
That sounds genuinely the worst, Cam. That did not move your health bar. So, life is not just determined by the green, Nick. It is also determined by the T-Eng. Because you have to have a high testosterone count in this game in order to be, you know, as powerful and healthy as I am.
Cam, was that the night I was just laughing at cats?
Ooh, rifle. Rifle's very fun. Oh, that's the wrong button. How do we go into rifle mode? How do we go into rifle mode? It didn't teach me how to use... Woo! It didn't teach me how to use the scopo! There we go.
The fact you said Scopo really makes me upset.
You can blame several other people for that.
I don't know, I'm just gonna blame you, because you're the one who decided to say it.
Listen, that's not my fault. That counted as a headshot? Sorry, I got him saying that.
Who said sorry?
Nick.
Nick!
Wait, I didn't realize you could just play this game in first person. Why would you do this to yourself? You think Noid can control his actions? I can control my actions better than most. Woo! Oh no! Mission failed. As I fall. That put us back pretty far, actually.
I'm upset it's only 11 o'clock.
Why does that make you upset?
Because I want time to go by quicker. It's like, all I have to do is get through the hellhole that is tomorrow.
It's 4 in the morning where Cam is, that's true. It's 4 in the morning where Charlie is.
Just gotta get through 4 hours of hell tomorrow, or not 4, like 8 hours of hell tomorrow, and then 2 hours of work in the morning. I'm literally going to work for 2 hours on Friday.
I mean, that's fine. I've been in that boat before.
Just so they can shut the fuck up.
I worked an hour and a half the other day.
Which is still just so strange.
Yeah, it was pretty weird. But I now no longer am late for work.
Why were you late for work in the first place?
Internet.
Oh. That wasn't like your fault though.
Okay, you literally cannot make that jump. It is actually impossible. And yeah, but they don't care. Why would they care if it's my fault or not? They care that I wasn't there for like an hour. Hey Cam, how do you feel about the fact that Boris Johnson is winning so far? Also Nick, but I feel like Nick might not know as much about Boris Johnson. Good. Who? Boris Johnson is like a fucking idiot. Boris Johnson is if you... Okay, so Nick, Google Boris Johnson because I want you to see what would happen if Gary Busey got into a teleportation chamber with Donald Trump. Because then Scotland will hate England more and will get out. Like, honestly, if you look up Boris Johnson, he is Donald Trump combined with Gary Busey. It does not make any sense how a human looks like that. Also, man, remember Gary Busey?
No.
That's a shame. Man is
remember it.
Man is
I
a
also-
hilarious caricature of a human being that I should feel bad about laughing at, but I don't.
I also just don't pay attention much
Wait,
to like...
is British Trump winning? No, that was like Theresa May. It's worse than British Trump winning. It's British Gary Busey winning. Like, I would say that Trump is still an arguably better president than Gary Busey. Canada, now you get that shit. We have that shit. We've had that shit before. Who's Gary Busey? An actor. He was in a lot of older movies. And not, like, really old movies, but, like, 80s movies and stuff. But no, like, Canada, we have had, like, Trumpian level of stupid before. Gary Busey's not a good actor, no. But we currently have it right now with Doug Ford. Doug Ford is terrible.
You say that, SWAT teams just fucking appear.
Oh, no. No, you don't understand. The police hate Doug Ford.
I thought you had that like attractive hot dude as your prime minister.
Yeah, as the prime minister.
Oh.
Doug Ford is the leader of the province.
Mm.
And he is the brother of the fat, alcoholic, cocaine addict that was our previous mayor.
Mm.
Like, if you're ever bored, just look up Rob Ford and crack smoking mayor of Toronto. That's all you need. Maybe it's because his face is so weird I can't tell if he's good or bad. That's fair. But yeah, no, Doug Ford is terrible. He is an idiot who has done many things that are technically speaking not expressly legal in terms of the province's government. And the province's government has not stopped telling him, hey, Doug, that's kind of illegal. And then he just goes, no, it's not. But he's not even like, he's not Trump stupid, right? Like, he's actually a competent politician. He's just incredibly corrupt and an idiot.
You know what really, really sucks about working where I work right now? Or at least, like...
A lot of Trump people?
A lot of Trump people. Well, that's because I live in fucking Potter County, which is, like, banjo picking. It's just awful here.
Nick has that problem.
Like I said, like, one of my best friends is a trans man. And, like, nobody, everybody, like, just didn't talk.
They didn't know what it meant, really.
There's, like, one guy there, his name is Sean, and he's dating a black girl, and, like, everybody hates him for it. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, can we talk about this mini-boss? Are you good, my dude? Yeah, you're good.
Like, one of my boss's exact questions to him was like, well, you're not gonna marry that colored girl, are ya?
Trans am.
It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. And like, there's a lady that works there that's, Filipino, and like, they pay her, and she's been there for 22 years, and they pay her significantly less than anybody else, because they're like, oh, well, she's foreign, she doesn't need money.
What the fuck?
She's been there, and she's been there for, she's been there for 22 years. And she makes what I make, and I just started working there.
That's gotta be illegal. That has to be highly illegal.
You technically don't have to give her a raise so long as she's making what she is.
Okay.
She's making minimum wage.
So Cam and I are saying that's illegal, and I think we need to point out we are not Americans.
Yeah, you don't have to get a raise. It's not like in the law for you to get a raise. She's making minimum wage, so that's all she needs to make is minimum wage. Meanwhile, there are people there that have only been there for 3 months, and they already make, you know, $14 an hour. But she only makes $11.30, which is what I make.
My dad has never got a raise 6 years there. Jesus Christ. The Canadians got, yes, US law more at 11. Yeah. Their laws, are bad.
Like, yes, 6 years is a long time, but this lady's worked there since she was pregnant. Since she was pregnant with her 22-year-old child. So she's like, yeah, I've been here for 20, and she asked me, she was like, I want another job. And like, I feel bad because I'm the one that told her, like, you have to make more money, you need to find another place to work. And because of that, she's starting to look for other places.
Yeah, but she might actually be able to spin that into more money.
Well, that's what I told her. She's like, no, I've asked before, and they said no. So
no, but I don't mean at the location. I'm thinking she might be able to get a better paying job.
Oh, elsewhere? Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. That's why I told her, like, you need to look somewhere else. Because, like, she knows, like... What does she tell me? I think she's fluent in, like, 5 languages. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, go do that.
Go be a teacher.
Yeah, it's like, fucking shit.
Teach people to speak those many languages.
Because she knows... I know she knows Korean. She knows Japanese. She knows Russian. She knows Arabic.
These are all not easy to learn.
I'm not counting English, because obviously she knows English. But it was Korean, Japanese, Russian, Arabic. I can't remember what the other one was. I think Spanish.
I spent my fucking bursary on a VR set. I'm not good with money.
Yeah, Spanish.
Also, Nick, you work in a thing that's physically demanding and might like fuck your knees and back, so like it makes sense that you're making good money.
But like I told her, like with that, with one, you knowing all those languages, you could be a translator somewhere. You could like go get a degree and like fucking be a teacher or like a teacher's aide. Go do something.
Something else.
Yeah, it's like you deserve like. And when I say she's fluent, she like didn't go to school. She's like, oh no, I lived in all of those places for a while. She's like, I just learned the language. She's like, I know it. She's like, that it was really easy for me to pick up English. And like when you talk to her, you wouldn't think she's from the Philippines. Like she's no accent, no nothing. She's fluent. She doesn't like. And like
Okay,
the other.
Nick, your work is sometimes very difficult. Like when it's busy. When it's not busy, you have nothing.
Yeah. Nick still works at that car place, right? Oh no, he got fired from there. Right?
No. He got a different job at the car place. He works in like their warehouse area now.
Do you know how mad I am? So you know how like I had him.
Now? Wow. No, I mean I know you've done it for a while, but I'm just saying like she's not up to date on the web.
No, I don't pay attention to y'all's conversations.
I throw boxes.
But I got a job offer back in Rochester, and I'd be making $22 an hour. Like full-time, full benefits, like it'd be great. But it was like, I have no money to move back up. At all.
You just gotta get that job with my mom. I
And
made a box for her.
I mean, I was, and like, that's, okay, so here's another silly thing.
Boxman.
Are pit bulls allowed in Canada?
Pit bulls, fucking, of course they are.
Well, there are some countries that pit bulls aren't allowed to be in. Hence why, like, I was also worried about getting her, because it's like, I have to get a dog that's going to be easy for me to get over the border when I move.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it depends. It depends on the city you're in. That's the problem. Is Canada, like, in Canada we regulate dogs, right? But it's city based. It's not federal. Like our government has no problem with the dog itself, but certain cities and towns are like, hey, no, that dog is not okay.
What is Newcastle okay with?
I think that's the first time somebody said my town on stream.
I'm so sorry. No, because that one girl's from Newcastle.
Yeah, well, no, she's not. She's from BC.
Well, you said something about someone trying to move to Newcastle.
Yeah, she had that on her stream.
Which is why you guys are like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, but we never like talked about that. Yeah, holy shit, exposed. I mean, Noid, doxed. Do you live in Canada or the US? She's close.
Hey, I live in fucking Olean, New York. I'll even give you my address. But, like, I was worried that she wouldn't be allowed to go over the border with me.
So, I mean, you just have to check the animal bylaws, right?
If it's cool in your... Or, like, I don't want to, like, get her there and then they're like, oh, no, this dog isn't allowed to be here anymore. And it's like, oh, fuck, I gotta give her up.
I think that you would just have to license her.
Well, you have to license your dogs anyway, I thought.
People get like away with it here where they don't.
Because, like, in New York, you have to get your dog licensed. Like, before I pick her up on, Thursday when I get back. Well, like, I'm leaving Wednesday, but I don't want to pick her up until Thursday. It's like, until I pick her up, like, before I pick her up, I have to go and get her licensed. Like, before I leave, like, the pound wants proof that she's licensed. Because if not, your dog can get thrown in doggy jail. And then you have to pay, like, $60 to get them out of doggy jail.
Yeah, so, in Canada, yeah, you're totally supposed to. Most people that just have, like, indoor dogs, when the license guys come around, right, and go, hey, do you have a dog? They just go, no. And then just close the door. So, like, for instance, like, I have a cat. That cat has not been a licensed cat for about 10 years.
Did you have to license your cat?
Yeah, you gotta get a cat license.
We don't have that in New York.
It's like a registry thing, basically, to show that this animal belonged to you.
We don't have that here.
We don't have to do that, said Nick. Cats are an invasive species.
We only have dogs that we have to do that for.
I realize the frame rate is kind of shit for you guys on stream, so I do apologize on that, but this game refuses to capture in a fucking reasonable capacity.
And like depending on what state you live in, it's different. Cause like my dad can do his online. He doesn't need proof that his dog is what it is. But like for New York, you have to have proof that your dog is what you say it is. Mainly because like for example, I have renter's insurance, right? My renter's insurance is gonna go up $60 when I get her because she's a pit bull, and pit bulls are considered like an aggressive breed.
Yeah, I mean, there might be some sort of weird legislation like that that I cannot begin to tell you. But as far as I know, for the Clarington area around here, I haven't heard of anything about dog breeds.
Alright. We'll have to double check.
Big dreams, I want a fox.
You can own them, depending on
if
the
you get a fox,
state.
Nick, you gotta name him Michael.
Depending on this, Michael Fox.
No, well, there's that, but it's also Michael is like Northern Lion's friend, and his name is Michael A.L. Fox.
That's what I was going at.
No,
That's
like
the joke I was making.
Yeah, I'm saying that there's a separate Michael Fox that we know.
Oh. But, you can own, like, a fox or whatever, depending on the state you live in. You just have to have a separate. Like, you have to pay, like, an exotic pet license, which is fair.
Foxes are also very high maintenance.
Mm-hmm. But they also kind of smell.
I mean, all animals smell. The ones that smell least are cats, but when they piss and shit, it smells bad. But like,
Yeah, no, cat piss is awful.
it's very high in ammonia. But like, dogs stink really bad. Wet dog is one of the things I hate the most in my entire life.
Are you
Wolves
sure
are
you're gonna be
better.
okay? Are you sure you're gonna be okay with me bringing a dog up?
Yeah, I just don't have to deal with it often.
Yeah, but you're like, oh no, it can't sleep on the bed.
Yeah, because it can. I will kill it.
Tyler!
I keep pressing that button by accident. I'm wasting hand grenades.
Good. I'm glad.
Excuse me? There we go. Kinda like wet dog smell. Nick, psychiatric help. You need it. I don't like the smell of a dog if they were in the sun for a long time. I have no context on that smell.
Wouldn't have the best smell in terms of animal? Fucking puppy smell.
Hate it.
Puppy smell is such
No.
a good smell. Yeah.
You people that are like, I will kill it, the dog, Noid 2019. Noid's never seen the sun. Fuck, he sought me. I've never been out in the daytime. They've got me. But yeah, no, you people that like puppy breath are insane.
Oh, puppy smell is such a good smell.
No, it's the worst. Like, I don't want to smell human babies, let alone dog babies.
All babies smell good.
This is lies.
Not like obviously if they poop, no, they don't smell good. But like after like a bath and everything. babies
Oh yeah, I
good.
smell good after a bath too, but at the same time, if it's like day 2 and I haven't showered yet, I'm not gonna be like, yo, smell me. I smell good. I probably
Puppy
do
smells a good
not.
smell. Puppy smells a good smell. Cats also
Vampire
smell
the
good.
Masquerade Bloodlines is non-fiction for Noid. Sometimes. There are times where when I play vampire stuff, it honestly is like way too normal. Like when people are just like, yeah man, like wake me up when it's like dark. It's like, yeah, I could do that. Also the general like weird megalomania that happens with vampires. Oh no! Too many explosives. Too many big gun. Megalovania, Rachel. I'd give Tyler a high five. Don't ever give me a high five. Unless you're talking about the ones from my work where they give me money. Holy
saw
shit, this fucking shit needs to stop. ASAP.
You still haven't used that coupon for the bookstore.
No, I have not.
But I have a feeling it's not good anymore.
I think that it lasts for a long time.
Well, hey, we have to go to the mall when I show up, so...
The problem is they're like, hey, print it off.
Do you have a printer?
I've got 2 in the basement. Neither are plugged in. Welcome to my life, Rachel.
Have your mom print it off at work.
I could do that, but I don't really plan to.
It's free money!
Oh shit, I got that 100 in Google credit for getting my phone. Neat. Wait, did you actually manage to get that? Because didn't you say that they wouldn't give you that? I thought there was some lore about you not being able to get that for some reason.
Excuse me.
I thought I missed it. Oh, okay, so they actually did honor it after all. I like that you called something about Nick's life lore. Because it is lore. Nick lore, call body. Nah. I'm sorry, you what? Alright. May I enter, please? There's a lot of Nick lore? There isn't a lot of Nick lore. Everyone has lore, just mine is the twilight of lore.
What does that mean?
I don't know, ask Cam. I'm guessing that it's bad because Twilight's supposed to be very bad.
You were saying that.
No, God, no. Oh my God, can I move, please?
Nope.
Like, my animations are literally being stopped because the game is like, no, you can't move right now. I just want to get in this fucking suit of armor. Holy shit. Nick doesn't remember his Nick lore, that's true. He intentionally forgets a lot of it.
I forget a lot of my high school time. That's just because high school was a really dark, sad, scary place.
High school blends together for me because high school was the same thing for most of high school. Like, high school for me was go home, play video games with Shepard, go to school, go home, play video games with Shepard, see ex-girlfriend, break up with ex-girlfriend, go home, play video games with Shepard. I see tweets sometimes, especially with news about Everett Cullen being Batman, and try to retroactively pretend Twilight was a good series.
I'm sorry if you guys hear, like, loud bass. My neighbor is, like...
I can't hear anything over the sounds of these Gatling guns.
Good. I do think, however, I'm gonna go to bed.
I mean, that's pretty fair.
Or at least I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end the stream!
I want to get out of this place, it's hell.
Oh, fuck me.
High school, like, honestly, was one of the least, like, interesting periods of my life. You're so fucking tanky, that's what the TNG does. The TNG makes you almost invincible. Yeah, again, it's what happens when you're on the T. When you start taking the testosterone, the balls just get really big, so you get really sturdy. They act as like a counterweight.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, of course it is. Wait, what? Oh my God, are you glitched up there?
I'm so mad that this guy thinks it's just a good idea to fucking have his bass blasting outside while he sits in his car smoking weed. And like, I wish I was kidding.
I can't see the image. I hate this. I can't get up there. Hey there, RPG. If you want to spite him, call the cops for smoking.
I might.
That was a lot of thermal energy. Wow, we got tour marks. Look at that. Oh.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Gonna take a sip of my water there.